Alright, so we're doing a quick little recap on today's trading day. And the trades that I ended up taking. I only ended up taking 2 trades for the day. And break even day. 1 loss, 1 win. Yeah, so coming into the day here, if you look at the daily time frame, price, again, is clearly bullish. Let me remove this. These are like demo trades that I was just tape reading. Okay, so we're clearly bullish on the daily, right? So price swept this low. This low was the low that took this high, and then this essentially should be a protected low. So if you look at this, let me take this off. When the daily opened lower, swept this low, tapped into this wick. Again, big wicks act as like imbalances in a way, right? We bounce off of big wicks. Okay, price came in here, and then I looked at the 4 hour, so I was bearish at first, but then when I saw the daily, and then I saw this hourly mitigation, and I knew we were most likely going to be bullish for the day. Okay, so coming to the day here, I did see initial SMT here, but we saw this 30-minute gap. If this 30-minute gap would have disrespected, I would have targeted this internal low. And then again, most of my position would have come off here, and then I would leave a runner, but very unlikely for it to hit. Again, then price ended up displacing high at 930. We closed above this high. So again, we swept these highs, and there was a mechanical trade here, but it's not good because we're displacing through. And it's funny enough that I say that, but it's like if we look at yesterday's mechanical trade, this is barely any displacement, and we finished the model. So like over here, like this model isn't done, and you know, maybe up here you could look for a mechanical trade, right? So again, I was looking for longs here. I grabbed the 930 range, low to the high. ES ended up putting in that SMT. Again, I was looking for longs, but again, NQ was consolidating so much that I wanted to see NQ sweep this low and then the SMT still hold, and then I would have taken a long. So I sat out on this trade, and then again, my draw ended up taking for the day. And then this is where like I shouldn't have taken this initial trade, but I did because at the time I thought it was good. But again, I'm very transparent with you guys, and I'm transparent with myself. So coming into the day here, we did take this high, and we did close above it with displacement. So like I was still focused on the fact, oh, this mechanical could still work, but it should be a sweep, and again a wick. It shouldn't be closed above. So something definitely that's going to be going into the journal. But yeah, we move on. So again, there was this 5-minute that got created. We swept this high, and then we created this manipulation leg, and then we got this 1-minute inversion, and that was going to be my break even, and I was going to target a 1-to-1. Again, we put in these equal highs, so LR here means lower risk. As soon as we took this low, I could see that price could maybe go higher since we're so bullish, so I lowered my risk, and instead of losing 375 on this trade, I only lost like 200 bucks on it, so that's not bad. I'm glad that the market gave me that opportunity to lower risk, right? And then I realized we were so bullish, so I was like, all right, like we left these equal highs, and I was editing. Funny enough, I was editing a video, and I was like, you know what, like if in my previous video that I was editing that I was going to upload as my trade recap, I saw the equal highs, and I did say like if we inverse, I will take a long, and we did end up doing that, and it took so long, so I was like, you know what, I just might as well throw it into this edit and just make a full reset recap video. Okay, so again, I ended up grabbing this intermediate term low to the high, and then we had a 5-minute inside. We ended up sweeping the low, and then we had a 5-minute inversion. Again, when there's 5-minute inversions, I always look for a 1-minute model, but we had equal highs, and we are extremely bullish. So again, I ended up taking this 5-minute inversion. I longed right here, put my stop at the low because this low took the high. So again, if we're bullish, this should be a rejection block, and we should run higher. We created equal lows. I was like, damn, like I'm most likely gonna lose this trade, but we risked 360 on this trade. Once price took this high, we lowered our risk to here, delivering higher, and I was just praying that this order block held, because these 2-minute, again, very chop. I didn't like it. Once we took this high, I took a partial at a 1-to-1, which was right there. I went break even there, and then price ended up going higher. Once we wicked this high here and closed back, I took another partial, and then once we inversed this 2-minute, I just took it all off, and I was like, all right, like I'm not even gonna do this, and I ended up on a break-even day. I'm not gonna lie, like I was a bit, I would say, emotional today, in a sense of like 9 in the morning, I guess I'd say, like 9 in the morning. I felt really good here throughout this entire like trading day because I knew there was nothing there. But then here, like when I lost this trade, I was like, damn, like I could have done better, I guess. And that's just something I have to journal about. Like, if we close when taking a mechanical trade, like I always say, mechanical trades have to look like this for it to work. Like the highest probability, either you get a higher time frame range and like prices like on the higher time frame or something, like this is a 15-minute, and then price sweeps this low here, and we wick through the low, or like maybe we barely close it below it, and then we rebalance and then have a manipulation, then we can catch something like this. Or like it will, again, and this looks like from both perspectives, right? It looks like this, where we sweep again and we get inversion, and then we can hold lower again. Even if we're like higher time frame bullish, as long as there's only one high and we're barely closing above it, like you can take it. It's mechanical. And then like the next one is like if the model is literally done here, we sweep for the day, and then there's a higher time frame PDRA. We have a manipulation leg, inverse, and then again, boom. We target the 5-minute unfilled or whatever it is. Okay, I say that works, but in this occasion, we're literally getting so much displacement through this high. I shouldn't have taken it, but again, I still thought, again, the reason why I took it as well is because we had a big SMT at the time, and I was like, damn, like that could be a reason for price to rebalance, but it's okay. It is what it is. We made a mistake, and then we took another trade with our model, and we made everything back. Break even day. Definitely, I feel like a stressful day because this morning I felt a little anxious because I didn't follow my like morning routine, you'd say, like going to the gym and everything, but at the same time, like today's a rest day, so I just got a little bit in my head about it, but yeah, just transparent with you guys. Again, I follow all my rules. I waited for the high time for inversion, and I did realize though at one point that I was like, I would say this is not the best setup in the world, honestly. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, so I feel a little bit of mixed emotions on it. Like, it's not bad, but the daily profile of the day is done, so I don't know really how to approach it. Like, maybe I could have been more disciplined, maybe I should have been more patient, but overall, again, I'm pretty happy on my executions. Again, I didn't really rush anything. I didn't over leverage. I risked the exact amount on every single trade, exactly how I was supposed to, and yeah, I'm very happy about that. So a break even day. We went from Monday a win, Tuesday a loss, and today break even. Yeah, again, we're doing the right thing. I'd say, just again, I'm happy that I didn't take this trade. Again, if I would have taken this trade and we would have gotten like a sweep, I wouldn't have gone break even here because I would trust the draws higher. But we didn't get anything because we didn't get the sweep, and we're just chopping, so I'm not gonna take that. So again, I feel like overall, I'm actually looking at the conditions. I felt like today, I'm happy I didn't take anything inside of this. That's really good. But then here, I'd say like there was a little bit of an error here. Especially like the model of the day is done and we're getting big displacement. It should be like, all right, like whatever. Like this is more slightly gonna go higher and enjoy your day, And it should have been just like no trading day, and it would have felt a lot better. But at the same time, I'm happy that I didn't go on full tilt and put my size higher. Like I risked the same amount. I stayed confident. And I would say like maybe this is just not the most A+ setup in the world, but I'd say like it's not bad because we are delivering off a higher time frame. We do have equilibrium, like we do have a range here from this low to this high. We sweep the low. Yeah, so we sweep the low. We do have a range. We have a higher time frame. We have the highest time frame inversion, equal highs, equilibrium. Yeah, I mean everything is there. We have the range, equilibrium, higher time frame PD rate, a sweep, highest time frame inversion, and equal highs. Yeah, I mean, I think I did the right thing, and I partialed at a 1-to-1, which was right here. So that was my 1-to-1, and then yeah, again, very happy overall. Just feel like just the way it looks though, I feel like it could be a better setup. I generally feel like just the structure of this, I've seen better. So that's why I guess I'm a little upset because maybe I submitted subconsciously to an impulse, or maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, maybe let me know what you guys think. If you guys think this wasn't bad, or if you guys think it was, like you guys would take this. But yeah, I think I follow my rules. Again, as long as there's a higher time frame range, a clear draw on liquidity, sweep liquidity, higher time for PD rate, highest time for conversion. Again, there's nothing else you can really do. So I think it was a good trade, which we had all this. Other than that, I'm happy that it's a break-even day. Definitely gonna do some journaling, and yeah. If you guys have any questions on the trades that I ended up taking for the day, put it in the comment section below. Other than that, let me know if you guys ended up taking a trade as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.